The 21-22 transfer window has been one of the most memorable in recent times. From the wealthiest sides splashing the cash to the financial constraints that have seen some huge names depart their boyhood clubs, this summer has had it all. But how will it unfold on the pitch? In today's top 10, we're running through our predictions for the upcoming season. Let us know yours down below, and the best comment will make it into our Instagram story. Let's get straight into it. 10. Juventus regains Serie A. Having dominated Italian football for years on end, Juventus missed out on a 10th consecutive Scudetto last term, handing the title to Inter Milan and scraping a 4th place finish on the final day of the season. Andrea Pirlo was sacked and the Bianconeri rehired Max Allegri just 2 years after he left. By reappointing the 53-year-old, the old lady hoped to rekindle the same kind of success they experienced in his first spell. Allegri guided Juve to 5 straight Serie A titles and 2 Champions League finals between 2014 and 2019, amassing 142 victories with a win percentage of 75%. The highest win ratio of any manager in the club's history. And that wasn't the only record he broke along the way, winning 26 home games in 2016-17 and overseeing the club's 2 highest ever scoring seasons. It's no surprise then that the Turin outfit are firm favourites to regain the title this term, especially with the holders losing manager Conte and star players Lukaku and Hakimi this summer. Juve, on the other hand, looks set to keep Ronaldo and Dybala and perhaps even strengthen too, with a move for Manuel Locatelli in the works. Allegri will be quietly confident of adding a 7th Scudetto to his name and equaling Trapattoni's record in the process in his comeback campaign. 9. Watford sack Xisco. Since Italian owner Gino Pozzo took full control of Watford in 2014, no manager has lasted more than a season and a half at Vicarage Road. Former Valencia winger Xisco is currently at the helm, having taken over from Vladimir Ivic last December. After just 4 months in charge, the Serb was the 11th manager to be sacked at the club in 7 years, despite Watford sitting 5th in the table at the time of his departure. Remarkably, Xisco became the Hornets' 5th head coach in just over a year, having got through multiple managers in their last Premier League campaign, even rehiring Quique Sanchez Flores, who lasted just 10 matches. The Hertfordshire club were of course relegated that season, but have done well to bounce back up, as their latest boss steered them to a 2nd place finish, losing just 5 of his 26 games. However, the 40-year-old lacks experience at the top level, having only previously managed in Georgia. Watford are also yet to drastically improve their squad, spending just £12.5 million so far this summer, the least of the newly promoted sides. Based on Pozzo's ruthless history with managers, we'll be stunned if the Spaniard lasts the full season. 8. Barcelona outscore La Liga rivals. On the 5th of August, 6-time Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi was released from Barcelona after the club were unable to fulfill his new contract. The Argentine had been at the club for 21 years, scoring 672 goals in 778 appearances. Barca will sorely miss their greatest ever player, but with the other attackers they have in the squad, we still fancy them to outscore their La Liga rivals. Last term, the Blaugrana netted 85 in the league, 18 more than arch-enemies Real Madrid and title winners Atletico. Of course, this was largely down to Messi, who topped the scoring charts with 30, but his teammates also played a part. Antoine Griezmann contributed 20 goals in all competitions and could thrive as the main man in Catalonia. New recruit Memphis Depay should also help matters, presuming he can be registered with the club in serious debt. The Dutchman netted 22 for Lyon last term and has scored 3 in pre-season. 18-year-old wonder kid Ansu Fati should also add goals, having now returned from injury. The teenager contributed 9 in 8 starts last campaign. Barcelona haven't been outscored in the Spanish top flight for 6 years, and even without Messi in their ranks, we can see them extending that run. 7. Sancho wins PFA Young Player of the Year. After a protracted 18-month pursuit, Manchester United finally got their man this summer, splashing £73 million on Jadon Sancho. The 21-year-old of course made his name in Germany, moving to Borussia Dortmund from Man City in 2017 and quickly making an impact at the Westfalenstadion. The youngster scored 13 and assisted 20 in just his 2nd season and maintained impressive numbers throughout his time in the Bully. In fact, since the start of the 2018-19 season, no Englishman has recorded more goals and assists in Europe's top 5 leagues. Sancho has also registered 10+ assists for 3 consecutive seasons, the first Englishman to do so since David Beckham. And United fans will be excited in particular for the creativity he brings to the side. The former Man City man averaged an impressive 2.6 key passes a game last term, a career high only bettered by 2 players in the Bundesliga and above anyone in the Man United squad. If the winger can carry his form over to Old Trafford, then the Young Player of the Year award could be his. 6. Roma win the Europa Conference League. When Roma hired Jose Mourinho ahead of the new season, many were surprised to see the so-called special one join another side who have struggled to win trophies in recent years. In fact, the Giallorossi have had to wait as many years as his former club Tottenham for silverware, with 2008 the last time both clubs picked up a trophy. That didn't look likely to change anytime soon, but then UEFA announced a new competition, the Europa Conference League, with Spurs and Roma both qualifying for its inaugural edition. The new tournament will see the sides face teams from lower ranked nations, providing hope to the fans that they will finally end their trophy drought. While Tottenham might feel they have the edge over the Serie A side, with a squad valued at almost double that of Roma's according to Transfermarkt, we fancy Jose to get one over his old club, after they sacked him just 6 days before the League Cup final. With a squad boasting the likes of Pellegrini, Spinazzola and Zaniolo, Mourinho knows he has a great opportunity to end his own mini trophy drought of 4 years and become the first manager to take home UEFA's newest prize. 5. Lukaku wins the Premier League Golden Boot. Despite winning the Champions League and finishing in the top 4, Chelsea's top scorer in the league last season was defensive midfielder Jorginho with 7 goals. A worrying statistic that Thomas Tuchel has rightly addressed this summer with the signing of Romelu Lukaku. The 28-year-old returns to Stamford Bridge in a deal worth £97 million, a club record. This may seem like a lot of money for a player who scored just 12 in 32 appearances in his last Premier League campaign, but since departing England in 2019, Lukaku has developed into one of the most ruthless strikers in football. And aside from that disappointing 2018-19 campaign, the Belgium international has been very consistent, never netting less than 15 in all competitions across a full season. He's also the 20th highest Premier League scorer of all time with 113. But the 6'3" forward particularly enjoyed his time in Italy, where he netted 13 in all comps last term and 34 the season prior. The former Everton man faces fierce competition from the likes of Harry Kane and Mo Salah, but with Lukaku at the peak of his game and with the likes of Werner, Mount and Havertz behind him, we back the Belgian to top the Premier League scoring charts this season. 4. Man United win a trophy. Back to Old Trafford now, where the most successful club of the Premier League era are experiencing their longest trophy drought in 31 years. Manchester United's last piece of silverware came back in 2017, when they won the Europa League under Mourinho. Since Solskjaer took over the reins at the back end of 2018, the Red Devils have been knocked out of 2 quarter-finals, 4 semi-finals, and lost the Europa League final to Villarreal. But following an impressive 2021 campaign where Oli led the side to second place in the league, their highest since 2012-13, United look to be on the right track to rectify their recent failures. A solid summer should also help their cause, having signed Sancho and 4-time Champions League winner Raphael Varane. While we're backing Man City and Chelsea to finish above them in the Premier League, an FA Cup or League Cup triumph seems realistic, as Oli hopes to finally win his first trophy while managing in England. 3. Atletico Madrid retain La Liga. Marking his 10th year as Atletico Madrid manager, Diego Simeone celebrated this landmark in style, guiding them to their second title in 7 years. Los Colchoneros boasted the best defence in La Liga last term, conceding just 25, and the Argentine has built his team around the sturdy back line, shipping less than 30 goals in each of the last 8 seasons, the only La Liga team to do so. And it's this kind of stability that makes Atleti our favourites for the title once more. The club's rise to success has been aided by the decline of rivals Barcelona and Real Madrid. The Blaugrana will spend their first season in 16 without Messi, and the club's financial problems will continue to take their toll on the pitch. Los Blancos, meanwhile, have significantly weakened this summer, losing both Sergio Ramos and Raphael Varane. In contrast, Atleti have strengthened their squad, most notably with the signing of Rodrigo de Paul for £30 million. The 27-year-old scored 9 and provided 11 last season, his best tally in Serie A. And despite Udinese finishing 14th, the midfielder completed the most dribbles and created the 3rd most chances in the league. Simeone has picked up a truly great player who should help Atleti successfully defend their crown. 2. Erling Håland wins the European Golden Shoe. In last year's edition of this video, we predicted that Erling Håland would outscore Bayern Munich talisman Robert Lewandowski. The Norwegian averaged a goal a game, netting 41 in all competitions, with 27 of those coming in the Bundesliga. 2 seasons ago, that would have comfortably beaten the Polish striker's tally, but we didn't anticipate the 32-year-old having a career-best season, netting 41 in the league and breaking Gerd Muller's Bundesliga record for most goals in a single campaign in the process. This was enough for Bayern's number 9 to win the European Golden Shoe, and while we wouldn't put it past him winning it again, Erling Håland is our favourite for the prize this time round. The former Salzburg man has already found the net 40 times in the Bully, the most of any player before turning 21. And the Leeds-born striker is also breaking records in the Champions League, becoming the fastest and youngest player to reach 20 UCL goals. Bayern are keen on the 21-year-old and see him as the perfect long-term replacement for Lewandowski. The Poland captain is far from finished just yet, but with his 33rd birthday approaching and Haaland's best years yet to come, we anticipate the Dortmund forward adding the golden shoe to his ever-growing list of achievements. 1. PSG win the Champions League. When Mauricio Pochettino was sacked by Tottenham in 2019, the Argentine was disappointed to see his time in North London come to an end. Fast forward 2 years though, and he is in the PSG hot seat, managing a mouth-watering squad containing Messi, Neymar and Mbappe. With the deadly attackers he has at his disposal, Poch is surely destined to finally get his hands on the Champions League trophy. The super trio, already labelled M&M, have scored a combined 272 league goals since August 2017. Messi has topped La Liga scoring charts 5 seasons in a row and could do even more damage in Ligue 1, having already contributed 14 goals in 16 games against French opposition for Barcelona. And in the other new signings, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Achraf Hakimi and Sergio Ramos into the mix, and the Paris outfit have arguably the most complete squad in Europe. The Liga and title seems a formality, but the Champions League provides a tougher challenge, one that PSG's superstars are more than up to as the club seeks its first ever UCL trophy this season. So those were our 10 predictions for the 21-22 season, but have you got any outrageous ones yourself? Let us know in the comments below and we'll pick out the best one for our Insta story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to Football Daily if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.